What's going on, guys? It's Graydon. Today I'm gonna be showing you what I'm gonna be doing in my car here really soon. I'm starting on a design here, and I just thought I'd share with anyone that might want to be doing something similar. So right now, if anybody knows me, they know that last year I put a shark mouth on the front of my car for Halloween, and right now I'm working on what's going to be similar to that Viper emblem right there. So I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how I'm going to do this, okay? So as you can see, I've already got it all kind of taped up, and this is just to get an idea of what I want. So I've got these teeth right here, or this is going to be a big fang, and this is another small fang, obviously, and then we got the side of the mouth over here. So what I'm going to be doing is painting all of this that's inside this tape, which is going to be all black, and then the fangs are going to be white here. So I'll show you real quick how I did this, and just so you know how to do it if you're wanting to do anything similar. Alright, I'm not sure how well the camera picks up the computer, but right here you can see I've got the big fang right here. I've got it onto the software, and this is Silhouette Studio for anybody that's wondering. So I'll show you how I did this. So basically I took a picture of these with my phone, and what I can do is send a picture to my email, which is right here basically. So this is the picture I took. So then I can download these, come over here into Studio, go to Open, and I can find that picture in my library right here, which I already did the fang, so I'm going to do the other one. So all I have to do is open this, and then come over here, trace it. So I'll select the trace area. Oop. So as you can see, that's traced now. Well, not quite, but I'm trying to get rid of all those little dots because it'll make it easier on me. Okay, so if I trace that now, get rid of this picture, and that'll all come up as one, so I have to ungroup them, get rid of this frame right here. So then this is my fang now, so I'll select this, and what I have to do is duplicate it, and then I'll go here and flip horizontally, so now I have a fang, a little fang for both sides. So in order for me to just make it easier on myself and only cut one vinyl, I'll come over here and paste this here, which I forgot a step already. Okay, that's alright though. See here, I don't know if you can tell on this piece of paper, I got the measurement down. So I measured the width and the height of this. So what I'll do is over here, come over and go 4.5 tall, and then that's close enough, and then we'll go 5.5 wide, so I'm gonna have to go up there and shrink it a little bit. Okay, so now that, I guess I didn't need to duplicate this one yet, so I didn't even need to do that part. And so then now I'll duplicate it, and then I'll flip it horizontally. So now they're both the right size, and normally I'll try to like edit this to where I use the least amount of vinyl as possible. And sorry for anybody that thinks this is a super long video. I'm just trying to describe step by step what I'm doing, so just so you get the full effect of what all goes on and the thought process behind it. So now that this is ready here, I can go up here to send. I'm connected to the Cameo cutter, and I'll hit send. Got the white vinyl loaded up here, and it's just gonna cut that out for me, and I'll get back with you guys whenever it's finished. Alright, so obviously for this part and the rest of it, I use just electrical tape, and the reason for doing that is it helps me get these curvy lines, and that's just an easy way to mold a line and get what you want exactly out of the tape. So to get a stencil, what I did was I took a piece of paper like this, and if you hold it flat on the surface and use a pencil and shade like this, if you go down the line, hopefully you can see that there, it starts to pick up the edge of the tape. So if you do that along the whole thing there, you can get the whole shape of your tape on to the one piece of paper. So like right there, even if you just use your pencil and kind of guess where the line's at, see how there's a hard line right there. There's a hard line along that piece of paper from where the tape was. So if you repeat that along the whole shape, you'll get your stencil, and all you have to do is cut it out. So I'm going to be doing that with these two fangs using vinyl. I don't know if I already said that or not. So I traced those two, got the measurement out. Also did the same thing with a big piece of paper on this one. So I traced this out, cut it, so that this other side here, I can just take this piece of paper and I'll get it right where I want it to be at, and then I'll tack it up here, and I'll be able to use this as a guideline for my tape. So however that may end up working out, I'll probably measure off the back of the bumper here to the edge of the mouth, and then that's where I'll set it at and get this lined up, just tape it up, and then I'll be able to use the electrical tape on the outside, follow that line, and then I'll just be painting all of, well, I'll show you over here. All of this will be black, and I'll just go ahead and paint this whole bumper black here, the whole thing, and that's where the vinyl will come in. I'll just come back through and I'll put the white vinyl back on top of here, because that'll be the easiest way to make the mouth happen. So that's how I'm going to be doing that, and then I'll show you how I make up the decal with the, or make up the teeth with the vinyl and everything. In case if this is something that might help anybody else, I just want to add this. I'm using this painter's tape and rolling it in a circle, using it like double-sided tape here. So how I'm going to do this is, of course I got this all wrong anyways, but just so you guys know, I taped the wrong side. So this is how I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to set this tripod up really quick. Alright, so after I flipped the tape onto the other side, I measured from this part of the bumper. I'm going to have that mark right here, and then this is how I'm going to get this onto the bumper itself. So it's going to be something similar to that right there, and it's going to stick on here, but then I'm going to come through with the electrical tape once it's stuck on and use it as the guideline to tape the electrical tape. So that's how I'm going to be doing that, just in case you guys wanted to know. Alright, so just a quick little thing showing you how I'm doing this part. I used tape on the back side of this, like rolled it up and to where it was like double-sided, stuck my stencil onto here, and now this is what I'm doing, going through with the electrical tape. And this is what I meant by use this as a guideline for the tape. So I'm just following this line, and like I said before, you don't have to do this particularly, but I would really like it to be close. Just just for my sake of knowing that it's gonna be close, and just so I know that it's the same on both sides. So obviously this part's kind of hard because it's not sticking to the bumper right here, but this is still a good way to get a guideline of where I want it to go. So I'm just following the line all the way down, and I'll show you what it looks like once I get this part done. Alright, so I know I said I was pretty much done, but I just wanted to add some stuff just for informational purposes. So this is the next side here. It's looking pretty good, I would say. Like I said, this isn't going to matter too much because you can't see it from the other side. But I just, for my state of mind, I wanted to know that it was similar. So now is the point where I paint, and that's when I'll get back and show you guys what it looks like at the end. Just a really quick showing of it all taped up right before I spray it. I'm not really worried about this because there's bezels that go around that, and if anything I can clean that off if there's any overspray. So this is what it's like right before I'm about to spray. And notice that I didn't tape my... Alright, so as you guys can see, it's the next day. I ended up finishing what I wanted to do last night. I painted the bumper. As you can see, I got the fangs on. I'm super pleased with the way it turned out. I was able to make these little blood spots by using the shape of these fangs on the software, and I was able to match these lines up right here, and I was just added these little drips and just to make it look like a little blood effect, and I'm super pleased with the way that it came out. Everything looks super good, and I was just went ahead and blacked out my fog lights just to give it just a little more effect. I didn't want these to be clear right here, so I figured it'd look better if they were just black. So hope you guys got some good tips if you want to do something like this to your car, and if anything, I hope you just enjoyed it. I'm pretty pleased, and I think a lot of people are gonna like it. They liked my shark mouth, so this one is a lot better quality. I put a lot more time and effort into doing this one, so appreciate you guys watching the video. I'll see you in the next one.